From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, August 9th, 2018. Silver is trading at $15.50 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,216 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $21, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,270. Antiwar.com reports in comments on Tuesday, State Department spokeswoman Heather Nauert called on Russia to withdraw its military entirely from the two breakaway republics of South Ossetia and Abkhazia. The U.S. does not recognize the region's independence. The comments come 10 years after the brief Russo-Georgian War, during which Georgia attempted to attack South Ossetia, ending up fighting Russian troops therein and fairly quickly losing. In the aftermath, Russia recognized the independence of both countries. Both South Ossetia and Abkhazia have historical reasons for not considering themselves part of Georgia, despite nominally being part of the Georgian Soviet Socialist Republic during the Soviet era. The Georgians, however, never recognized this, and to the extent that Russia has, the U.S. has taken the opposite position. The regions are a long problem for Georgia, which has ambitions for joining NATO. NATO clearly would never accept anyone as a member state who has existing territorial disputes with Russia and accuses Russia of occupying parts of its territory, since this would mean an immediate NATO-Russia war. The State Department insists they support Georgia's territorial integrity, as including those regions, and to the extent that continues, it follows that Georgia would never be able to advance toward accession into NATO. Born into a devastating world and raised among the crowd, the Cloudwalker assumes a new identity and begins the unrelenting quest for truth. In this epic journey, he discovers dark secrets about aspects of his previous life that he once trusted. Through the journal of the Cloudwalker, he shares both the traumatic hardships and the eternal beauties of his experiences. Fueled in the beginning by his unsettling thoughts and emotions, he learns how to find peace with everything he has woken up to. Dear Society by the Cloudwalker is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. UPI reports days after releasing an upbeat earnings report that included a rare jump in attendance and earnings, Orlando, Florida-based SeaWorld announced its plans to eliminate 125 positions. SeaWorld Entertainment said Tuesday the positions, some of which are currently vacant, will be cut across the company. Spokesman Travis Clater described the layoffs as being part of a restructuring program to better position it for continued growth and financial success. He added, for those employees who will be impacted by this restructure, we are offering several benefits and transition assistance. We remain committed to providing our guests with inspiring experiences that matter and to continuing the world-class care for all our animals, including animal rescue, rehabilitation, and ocean conservation efforts. Despite the layoffs, SeaWorld offered a rare positive outlook for one of the first time since 2013. The net income for the quarter ending June 30th was $22.7 million, up from a net loss of $175.9 million during the same quarter in 2017. Are you tired of governments murdering people around the world? Stop using their money. There is an alternative. Bitcoin is a stateless, free market, non-political currency. Bitcoin cannot be inflated or controlled by any government. By using their money, you are helping the state. Stop doing it. You have an incredible alternative available now. Learn it, use it, spread it. Get started with Bitcoin at weusecoins.com. Reuters reports the New York City Council on Wednesday agreed to cap the number of licenses for ride-hailing services such as Uber and Lyft for 1 year, dealing a blow to the companies that have relied on the largest U.S. metro area for a major source of their revenue. The first such cap by any major U.S. city was part of a package of measures that also included setting a minimum wage for drivers. The package, opposed by major ride-hailing companies, is aimed at reducing traffic congestion and increasing driver paychecks in the wake of the explosive growth for for-hire vehicles. The drop in incomes has demoralized many drivers, and the New York Taxi Workers Alliance said there have been 6 suicides among cab and livery drivers in recent months. New York Mayor Bill de Blasio said he intends to sign the bill into law, which would start the 12-month period where no new for-hire vehicle licenses would be issued, with the exception for wheelchair-accessible vehicles. Via, which operates shared rides with established stops, hopes the city will make an exception for carpools, which it says reduces congestion and provides drivers with the most money. In an email to nearly 5 million New Yorkers last month, Uber said riders would face higher prices, longer wait times, and less service in the city's outer suburbs by drivers. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at FPPRadio.com.